When two hearts beat as one, not even the thunder of kings can silence their song. Long, long ago, when the earth was young and the rivers still spoke in whispers, there lived a prince and a princess whose love defied the storm. Prince Deji of Odan was brave and kind, a warrior's son with a farmer's heart. Princess Ola of Iremo was gentle as moonlight and fierce as fire. The gods must have smiled the day their eyes met by the river Oshun, for that meeting changed the destiny of two kingdoms. It was on a moonlit night that Deji, dressed as a common hunter, followed the sound of laughter through the palms and found Morenike gathering lotus flowers. When she looked up, her eyes shone like the morning star, and Deji's heart forgot the path home. From that night onward, the river became their witness. They met beneath the whispering trees where the fireflies danced like tiny spirits. There they spoke not of war or kingdoms, but of peace, hope, and love. A love forbidden, yet true. The heart does not ask who your father is before it begins to beat. Deji told her, "I will meet your father. I will beg for peace, not as a prince, but as a man who loves his daughter." Ola trembled. "My father's heart still carries the wounds of yesterday. He will not see you with kind eyes." But Ola smiled. "Even the hardest yam softens in the fire. Let me try." At dawn, she led him to the palace of Iremo. The gates opened wide, but peace did not walk in with them. For when King Obafemi saw the young man's face, the past rose like a shadow. "You," the king thundered, "son of Adewale, the blood of my enemy." Ola fell to her knees. "Father, hatred is a disease. Let love be the cure." But her plea touched no heart. The king's voice echoed like thunder. "No son of Odan will take my daughter's hand. Leave before my wrath becomes your grave." Deji was cast out, but his spirit did not bow. He returned home only to meet another storm. King Adewale, his father, roared with equal fury. "You choose love from the house of my foe? You bring shame upon the blood of Odan." Both kingdoms raised walls of pride, walls higher than mountains, walls that love alone dared to climb. Yet love is stubborn. Love is a river. It flows where it must. One night, under heavy rain, Deji and Ola met again by the riverbank. The storm raged, but their hearts were calm. "If our love be true," they swore to the heavens, "let no curse nor sword part us." The gods heard, and the thunder answered. Before the next sunrise, the drums of war began to beat once more. Villages burned. The old friendship between Odan and Iremo turned to ashes, but amid the chaos, the two lovers fled into the deep forest, holding only each other and the promise of peace. For 7 days and 7 nights they wandered. They drank from streams, ate wild fruit, and slept beneath the stars. At last, in a clearing blessed by fireflies, they knelt and vowed before the spirits of the land. "If love can unite us, then love can heal our people." When word reached both kings that their children were gone, their pride broke like a clay pot in the sun. Then, one morning, as the mists lifted from the fields, a caravan appeared, led by none other than Deji and Ola. Behind them walked people from both kingdoms, tired of war, longing for peace. The lovers stood before their fathers and spoke with voices as steady as sunrise. "If your hatred could not destroy our love, then let our love destroy your hatred." The crowd fell silent. Even the wind seemed to listen. The kings looked at their children and saw what years of battle had hidden: hope. Tears replaced swords. The war drums became wedding drums. The river that once carried blood now carried blessings. And so, Prince Deji and Princess Ola were wedded beneath the same moon that once watched their secret meetings. The kingdoms of Odan and Iremo became one, united not by conquest, but by compassion. He who plants love in the soil of peace will harvest joy for generations. From that day, their story was sung by griots across the land, a song of love that conquered pride, a tale whispered by the wind and told by firelight. Love beyond the storm. If you love this story, like, comment, and share for more of such stories.